Yeni bir bölümden hepinize merhaba arkadaşlar. En son Erend'le konuşamamıştık, yarım kalmıştı. Şimdi devam edeceğim. Geçeyim burayı. Şimdi önce nasılsın arkadaş? Nasılsın? İçiyorsun, üzgünsün, beni de üzüyorsun.
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
Ulan çok sempatik adamsın ama biraz duygusalsın.
I was wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd to shut up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, that is the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
Tamam be, adamı ağlatacaksın Eloy, konuyu değiştir. Kız kardeşini çok seviyordu zaten. Şerefsiz Derval öldürdü.
What do you know about the embassy?
Derval demişken Derval acaba ne yapıyor? En son hapiste sürünüyordu ama.
He said I'm making peace with these Tenakth. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
No, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
For sacrifice.
You got it. Tenakth made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
Gotta go.
See you around.
Okey. Şimdi. Görevler. 3 tane görevim vardı. Geçmişin gölgesi. Suç atılan asker. Güneşin. Dağa tırmanan 2 salak. Hakaret olsun diye söylemiyorum. Oradaki asker öyle betimlemişti. Ve Kerif'in orduları. Bu kalsın. Önce şeye gideyim. Şu dağa gideyim. Bu arada ben o kadar konuşma yaptım, etrafa gezdim, geldim falan. Eğer bu asker hala buradaysa cidden gülerim. Bir şey değil mi? Sen iş yapmaya çalışıyor gibi gözüküyorsun. Ama biraz ilerletiyorsun, bekliyorsun. Biraz ilerletiyorsun, bekliyorsun. Ulan bu adam kaç kilo olabilir? En fazla 60 kilodur. Pardon. En fazla 80 kilo falandır. Bak bak bak. Çekiyor musun? Oo, çok ağır demek ki. Bir de animasyonun falan var. Gösterişçi. Bu tırmanma sekanslarında çoğunlukla konuşmamaya çalışıyorum. Çünkü tırmanırken arka planda çok güzel müzikler giriyor, onları dinliyorum. Muhtemelen size gelmiyordur çok fazla ama bana bayağı geliyor şu an. Hatta bazen kendi sesimi bile bastırıyor. O yüzden bağırıyorum bazen. İstemeden. Evet, karşıya gidelim. Buradan atlasam ne olur? Hop. Kötü oldu. O bir şey geliyor. Toprak çıkartma sesi duydum. Yardım edeceğim dur bekle. Oh! Dojlayamadım. Çok yavaştım. Bunda da çok erken dojladım. Neredesin be? Oh! Manyak! Ne yapıyorsun? Gözünü seveyim, şu cephane artık bu kadar çabuk gitmesin ya. Oh! Tamam. Zıpladıktan sonra vurma şeylerine biraz çalışmam lazım. Loot'um bitmeden yardıma gelmem bu arada, haberin olsun. Yemişlerim de azalmış, gideyim bir kamp yerleşkesinden sandığımdan yemiş alayım. Gel konuşalım, gel.
Are you hurt?
I live. My so-called bodyguard. You see him on your way up?
It was hard to miss him. He's dead.
Oh. Guess that's what I get for believing in the first chuff in the tavern who said he was a mountain climbing machine hunter.
Kendimi
At least I
överken
don't
ben.
have to pay him now.
What are you doing up here?
That used to be a signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens which in some very specific circles is highly valuable. And since the Karja are planning on tearing them down, I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed.
Çalıyorsun yani.
You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers.
Gerçi tam olarak kimse ait
I'll
olmadığı
make
için
it very
çalmak
worth your
denmez.
while.
Oo, bende 4 tane falan var, haberin olsun.
You said that was a signal tower.
In its day, it was a sight to see. All 6 of them, all lit up, all around the Dons. They used to warn folks that the Tenakth's are coming, for whatever that was worth. As you can imagine, the Karja spared no expense putting them together. Hence, the fancy lens is in need of a new home before the towers are torn down.
So you're a thief.
I'm more what you'd call an opportunist with a good eye for business.
Çok iyi bir tanım bu arada.
Look, the Karja are gonna tear all these towers down anyway. They see no value here. They're trying to make nice with the Tenakth now. See? It's a victimless crime. Opportunity.
Tell that to your friend down there.
Self-inflicted.
Why can't you do it?
Look, even if I hadn't hurt my ankle here, I'm clearly nowhere near as capable as you.
Nereden biliyorsun yetenekli olduğumu? Birkaç makine parçalanınca yetenekli olunmuyor.
That's not what my father would have wanted.
Your father, is he a thief? Sorry, opportunist too?
No, he helped design the towers before he passed on.
So that's how you know about the lenses.
Yeah, and why they have sentimental value.
Okay.
I already found some, actually.
Well, look at that. Looks like you're quite the opportunist too, eh? Let me take these off your hands.
Yani birkaç tanesini aldım.
This should be a nice reward for your efforts.
İyi bir şey
I'm an
versen iyi
honest
olur.
merchant
Sol
after
altta
all.
çok iyi bir şey görmeyi bekliyorum.
Thank you,
Aloy.
Reyna. Well, Aloy, as soon as I'm up for it, I'll be going back to Barren Light to rest this ankle. But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens up this tower here. No pressure, just saying. Promise it'll be worth it.
I'll see what I can do.
60 mı? 60 metal para mı verdin bana olacak? Ya bak oğlum kafayı yiyeceğim. Bu nasıl bir
There's nothing more
ödüllendirme
forecaster to
sistemi?
latch onto.
Ben 60 metal parayı da rastgele şeyler satarak alabilirim yani.
Okay.
Hiç hoşuma gitmedi.
I'm in.
Ama yine de yapacağım. Mecburum. Altta bir şey var mı? Evet. Çok karanlık oldu. Şöyle yaparsam etraf parlar mı? Bir anlığına.
I don't think I can pull that.
Hay. Hah. Kayıyor elim.
Yeah, really busting up this place.
Umarım biz içindeyken çökmez.
One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna. Got the lens. I can
Bir
trade
tane
it
kaldı. O bir tanesi de kesinlikle şurada. Bir dakika.
the next time I see her.
Kesinlikle burada çünkü yukarıda bir şey var. Nasıl desem. Çıkıntı var. Hani haritada belli oluyor. Şunu vereyim ondan sonra... Oh. Nefesimi tuttum düşene kadar. Bunu vereyim ondan sonra diğerini aldıktan sonra bulur veririm.
Did you find the lens?
Maybe. If you're ready to trade.
Evet mesela 5 tanesi için 6 tane verme.
Here you go.
Isn't that a sight? And here's a little something for your troubles. Now, if you find any more of these, make sure to come find me at Barren Light.
You got it.
See you around.
15. Aa iyi yeşil cevher kıymayla bronz külçesi verdi. Tamam bari. En azından nadirlikleri fena olmayan şeyler. Şimdi bu görev bitti. Bunu yapalım hemen. Aslında buna gitmek istiyorum. Önce bir buna gideyim. Ondan sonra buraya geleceğim.
Damn it!
Bir şey diyeceğim. Umarım buradan çıkış vardır. Ben buradan geldim ama şuradan çıkabilir miyim acaba? Zıplaya zıplaya. Tamam. Şey diyeceğim. Buradan direkt şöyle çıkabilir miyim? Muhtemelen düz bir yol var ama. Tamam tamam. Zorlamayayım. Düz yol ne tarafta? İlla oradan dolaştıracağım ben. Neyse şuraya geleyim de. Oradan şuraya geçerim. Bu arada kese geliştirmeleri için video dışında biraz hayvan avlayacağım. Ama şu an değil, muhtemelen daha sonra. Tamam. Şimdi gidelim. Biraz daha bu taraftan. Her yer ne kadar çalı çırpı. Neyse, doğru yol burası galiba.
What's back here?
Satılır.
I think I can climb up this cliff.
Ne tarafa doğru? Yukarı doğru. Şöyle.
Useful for making dyes.
Ay. Ne tarafa gitti? Kaçırdım be. Ha, yok bu değil. Neyse. Hazır bana geliyorken öldüreyim diyecektim de.
Looks like this camp was abandoned a while ago.
Sincap Bey. Ha. Kişisel algılama. Kese için lazım.
Another signal tower. Might be a lens I can grab for Reyna at the top. It's not hooking onto that.
Nereden? Böyle değildir herhalde. Oha, tam buradaymış. Şöyle atlaması çok hoşuma gidiyor ya, pıt pıt diye. Ay. Of be, ne
This tower is
manzara.
barely holding together.
Bölüm kapağı bile yapabilirim burayı.
Okay. I think that's the last lens. I should trade with Reyna the next time I'm in Barrenlight.
Tamam, çorak ışığa gidip ben takas yaparım. Yani video dışında yaparım çünkü çok gerekmiyor açıkçası. Hani alt tarafa 15 tane metal para verecek. Çok büyük bir şey değil veya en fazla ekstradan birkaç materyal verir. Ama şimdi düşündüm de ne bileyim, bir konuşma falan olursa kaybetmeyeyim onu. Videonun sonuna doğru oraya gidip hemen takas yaparım. Videoyu orada bitiririm.
Knowing on me,
Doğru yolda mıyım? Evet.
I could send it to my stash.
Tamam. Etrafı arayalım. Şurada kanlar manlar var. Bir oraya gideceğim önce.
This must be the clearing where Conover says he saw the eclipse. Bloodstains. It's as good a place to start as any.
Bakalım doğruyu söyleyemiyormuş. Önce analiz.
Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. I see plenty of tracks from the Karja search party. Not helpful.
Ne güzel. Zaten iz bulmak yeterince zor değilmiş gibi bir de insanlar toplanmış.
Broken branches. Was someone up here?
Güzel ipucu.
Faint tracks leading away from barren light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all.
Savaşmayacağım. Direkt dümdüz gideceğim. Savaşmam gerekirse savaşırım.
Lost the trail. There's too many machines walking
Galiba
around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past
şimdi
them.
savaş veya sıvış ver ama ben savaşacağım.
If I find where these machines are made, I might learn how to override them.
Tara tara tara. Hiçbir şey yok. Daha var mı? Son bir. Seni direkt avlayacağım. Zayıf noktadan vuramıyorum. Gözünü bir aç. Heh.
Should be easy to follow the trail up ahead now.
Tamam. Ne tarafta? İzi göremiyorum. En son nerede bırakmıştım izi? Burada bırakmıştım. Hayır. Çok acayip. Biraz şuradan ilerleyeyim bakayım patika boyunca. Heh, şurada. Arada sırada bunları böyle rastgele öldürüyorum ki olur da kese geliştirmesi için lazım olurlarsa tekrar uzun uzun aramayayım.
Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the bullet trail with my focus. Looks like they're headed for that bridge. Someone set up a lookout down here.
Buradan nereye? Ha, araştıracağım. Okey.
Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. Where did you go off to?
Demek ki o asker yalan söylemiyormuş. Üçüncü bir kişi daha varmış. Ama Eclipse'le mi alakalı şimdi? Başka bir şey de çıkabilir. Makineler var. Gördüm.
Trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave.
Tamam,
With
ben
that
de
injury,
gelirim.
I'll bet he's on his last legs.
Şimdi burası
This
neresi?
looks like a good place for someone to hide.
Aynen öyle. Saklanmak için bayağı iyi bir yer.
Steady.
Çok karanlık. Şöyle yaparak bir anlık da olsa şey yapabilirim. Oo, ses duydum.
Stay on track and make our way out west. If we give up now, the usurper wins. We have to find him. In his shadow, we will find strength.
I say we kill the line.
Konuşmaları bilsin öyle
Take
yaklaşacağım.
on a whole garrison. Won't be easy.
Tamam.
We don't know Larvik's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him, or he's lost his nerve. We'll just have to blast our way through.
Evet, bunlar kesinlikle Eclipse. Maskeden falan belli.
It's our only link to the-
Ulan sizin kökünüzü kuruttum ben geçen oyun.
We'll track Vezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Fair and Light.
Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
I'll pay that with the target with some coat on.
Şşş, sakin ol, sakin. Hemen öyle ispiyonlamaya başlama.
Take it easy again.
Of, çok güzeldi be.
Avad will suffer. And that will be
Abad acı falan çekmeyecek. Of. Ne güzel bir be. Ne oldu, beni gördü. Ne oldu, nereden gördün? Gördü. Neyse, tamam. Şimdi yerli kapışalım. Ama ben sizi göremiyorum. Okey. O baya kalabalık mısınız? Bum. Bum. Oo, senin kafan sağlammış. Ama ikinciyi kaldırmaz.
I'm sure there's more of them outside. I better be careful.
O ne? Ha. Rastgele kör atış yaptın. Beni görmedin. Ha, geliyor.
It's her.
Editör falan yok.
Oh no!
Oh no, masken var senin. Oo, hasar engelliyor. Kaç kere dayanacak bu? Ha. Sen sıçtın. Sıçtın güzel insan. Doç kurtarmaz seni. Bu arada seni az önce maskeni kırmamış mıydım ben?
Still in this.
Bir dakika, onun maskesi yeniden mi çıktı? Öyle bir şey oldu galiba. Aman. Of, ne güzel sapladım.
Scared of that.
Bu arada bir şey diyeceğim.
Sounds like there's more.
Burayı editte izlerim tekrar ama az önce ben onun maskesini kırdım galiba. Animasyonda öyle gördüm. O masken var senin. Oo, hasar engelliyor. Kaç kere dayanacak bu? Ha.
He might have a focus. It could tell me where they are.
Tamam, şunu hemen tarayayım. Kararan güneş. Uğursuz nor avcısı. Kozmik döngü. Ulan siz yani kendiniz ne sanıyorsunuz be? Yani sanki çok gelişmişsiniz de böyle terimler kullanıyorsunuz. İyice sinirlendim. Gelin lan buraya. Var mı daha başka? Bu kadar olamazsınız yani. Eğer bu kadarsanız zaten bir şey yapmaya kalkışmayın buralarda. Tamam. Nereye gideceğim tam olarak? Şuraları araştırayım.
I'm guessing that's Rayad. The trail must have been his. He bled out trying to get here. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Loyal Eclipse, if you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow. Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light, and bask in the gloam of future conquest. A new empire awaits.
Çok beklersiniz.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins.
Bence de.
There's coordinates here, up past Barren Light.
Gideriz.
Ryad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence.
Umarım.
Better take it back.
Ha, şu taraftan direkt atlayabilirim. Ne oluyor be? Ay korktum. Dur şu an uğraşmayacağım seninle. 300 metre varmış bu arada. Oraya kadar yürümeyeceğim. Ama şurada bir kamp ateşi var. Onu açayım.
When we fought the eclipse back in Meridian, I thought that'd be the end of it. Guess I was wrong.
Tamam. Şimdi hemen şuraya gideyim. Gerçi kamp ateşinden ücretsiz hızlı seyahat yapabilirdim ya. Şu an geldi aklıma. Bir dakika, niye orada muhafaza konuşması var? Ha, bu elçilik toplantısı için. Ana görev.
Where's Erend? Looks like he's had a few.
Niye aynı repliği söyledi? Daha önce de söylemişti bunu. Arkadaşı çıkarın. Masum.
Alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy, did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren-light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar? He might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's
Is
it.
that-
Then. The end of the eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren-light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Yani bir yandan bozuk dünyalaştırma sistemiyle uğraşacağız. Bir yandan da
I'm
yine
gonna try.
Eclipse'le
I want to
uğraşacağız.
help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, savior.
Tamamdır. 4 yetenek puanı oldu. Yetenek puanları ne yapıyor? Biraz can odaklı gideceğim yine. Buradan sonra bakayım. Düşük sağlıkta yakın dövüş. Ya ben bir şey diyeyim mi? Ben burayı fulllerim ya. Ben bu dibe kadar geleceğim. Burayı full açacağım. Şurada defterde bir şey var. Hemen ona bakayım. Ha, şeymiş, tamam. Şimdi ne kaldı? Bu arada niye gitmedi? Neyse. Batırın karanlık yüzü. Bu neydi? Tutulmanın sınırı. Oo. Oha, bu tam ortada yani. Oraya yaklaşmadan gitmem. Bu ne? Kerufun hurdaları. Şurada bir şeycik var. Oraya bakacağım gitmeden önce. Son bir kontrol yapıyorum. Artık bu bölgeyi terk edeceğiz çünkü. Geri gelmemek üzere. Şunlar haricinde. Çünkü buralara muhtemelen dalacağım. Epey yüksekmiş.
Bombs and herbs here for
Ha, bundan. Oh! Ben direkt dümdüz yol sandım orayı. Tamam, problem değil. Bunu zaten şu an açamıyorum. Şimdi gidelim. Çok fazla festival harcadım ama problem değil. Bu ne? Ha, Reyna.
Is that what I think it
Evet,
is?
elimde son bir tane kaldı.
Now
Onu da
you
sana
gotta
veriyorum.
unload this.
My pops would be sad they're tearing down those towers. But he'd be happy these lenses were spared. Many thanks to you, Aloy. Oh, here. What I owe you. Now, this has truly been a profitable endeavor for the both of us.
So what are you gonna do next?
I'm taking these back to the claim. Ankle's all better, and I miss the stench of soot in the air.
Let's hope you don't find any more opportunities on your way there.
No promises. Good luck, Aloy.
Sana da. Güzel. Bir şeyler verdi. Evet. Artık oyun boyunca bahsedilen toplantının gerçekleşmesini sağlayalım.
Looks like he's had a few.
Why the long face, my boss? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed.
Belirsiz mi? Abi bu toplantının hızlıca gerçekleşmesi lazım artık. Zaten ben yeterince oyalandım.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tenakth'ların left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tenakth return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tenakth are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tenakth marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
Tabii canım.
Indeed.
Where is
Sizin
this
bu
Commander
komutan nerede?
Nozar
Ben bir
then?
konuşayım onunla.
If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
That's during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
Ya ne demezsin. Sevinçten havalara uçtu şerefsiz.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Yok be, geçerdik buradan.
There's the commander. Better brace yourself.
Nerede?
And
Bu.
good luck.
Yanında da Bay Gayretli var.
Tribe that can't even govern their own people. What more can you expect from barbarians?
Sen konuşma.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes.
Evet,
The one who
mızmız.
cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tenakth sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first
Ya bir
shall be...
sus.
Shut up.
Huh?
Why the delay?
Eloy'la tepkilerimiz aynı.
Composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
2.
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
Abi niye herkes önüme engel koyuyor? Bak bir sonraki engelde yemin ederim o engele kafa atacağım.
Nobody walks to the gate until the third clan arrives and the Tenakth horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Hadi görüşürüz.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Ne yapacaksınız? Hapse mi atacaksınız beni?
This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Aynen öyle.
Someone approaching. On a machine.
Var, açıklayabilirim. Bak, evet seni bırakıp gittim ama yani açıklayamam lan. Haklısın sonuna kadar, tamam. Ne desen haklısın.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate. That is a direct order.
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior. I don't care if it's the devil himself. The gate is sealed until that horn blows.
I'm asking nicely.
Eloy birazdan dalacak. Bak, askerlerin de suçu yok. Yukarıdaki şerefsizin suçu var. Olayı berbatlaştırdı.
Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Arrest her.
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire? Yeah, I'm locked and loaded.
Hey, nose off.
You still think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face?
What do you think Sun King of Vod is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh?
Adamsın lan. Ulan Erend'e övgüler yağdıracağım sürekli ya.
Saving the world.
Adamsın. Aya şarlıyken bile adam.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look,
Belki.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Ulan çok optimist bir adamsın sen. Seviyorum seni. Evet. Yasak batıya ilk adımlarımız.
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays. I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Tenakth'lar niye konuşamadım. Tavus kuşu gibi. Ama şunun tarzı güzelmiş ortadakinin.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
Mizacı için aynısını
None may walk
söyleyemeyeceğim.
this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for right of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning
Aslında ben
of
zorla
this
açtırdım.
violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe
Bunlar
even
anlamaz
yours.
ki.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back.
Bak, agresiflik için gelmedim ama dalarım. Gerçekten.
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the savage east. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
Avad'ın kuzeni. Sen daha mantıklısın çünkü Karcasın. Ama niye Tenakth gibi giyinmişsin?
Fearless red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called
Sözde derken ayıp oluyor bak.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav.
Ne övdün be.
Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a
Orası
delicate
belli.
affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Yani gayet haklı bir sebebim var ama sen bunu büyük ihtimalle anlamazsın. Önce dövmelerden
I've never seen
bahsedelim.
markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Güzel.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Olur. Bir daha nerede duyacağım?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
Nasıl çaresizce
So when
şeyler?
you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this right.
Dövüşle yargılanma deyince aklıma şey geldi. Game of Thrones'taki Tyrion Lannister'ın dövüşle yargılanmak istiyorum sahnesi. Güzeldi.
The other Tenakth howled, but Hekaro stared them down. And then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the cool route. Little did I know what I was in for.
Sonuç olarak Kulrut
You said
dedikleri
the
şey
cool
bir
route
tür
is a Tenakth trial by
yargılanma
combat.
adeti.
Yes. But it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than
Evet,
you might.
özellikle şeyde Helis bizi yakaladığında.
Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer.
Ha.
Only service to
Karja'ydın, bu sayede Tenakth oldun.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the cool route must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakths still spat on the ground when I walked by. And they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As
Gurur
you may
verici
have
olmalı.
noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
Peki şu an nesin?
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace.
Bu Hekarro denilen bunların en üstündeki kişi sanırım 3 klanı birleştirmiş. Helal olsun.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was.
İyi.
I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad
geri gelecek
to be
misin?
going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both.
Haklı.
If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
Okey. Geçişini alabilir miyim artık?
I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in
Dinlemen yetmez. Orada olman lazım yani, yoksa anlamazsın o anı.
So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine.
Bunu anlayabildiysen güzel.
To serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice.
Bu arada konuşma daha ne kadar uzayacak bilmiyorum ama 4 dakika falan kaldı 1 saat olmasına.
Tell him I sent you. And he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
3. klan da geldi.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
Toplantı başlasın. Ne oldu? Bir pısırıklaştın. Ne oldu, gayretli oldun hal?
Over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such.
Ne oluyor be?
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Bir dakika. Burada durdurayım. Çünkü 1 saat oldu. Yani video kendiliğinden duracak.